Welcome back! Today we are visiting this car show, and my goal is to try and take photos that have an old vintage style to them with these cars. So to start out, we have this colorful Lynyrd Skynyrd van which opens on the side. With this next car, I was mostly still interested in the van, so when trying to get a photo, I tried to keep the van in the background. With this next car being a convertible, I tried focusing on taking a back-to-front photo. This car I got a couple of photos I like. The front wheel with the logo on the top left, the side mirror, and the steering wheel look neat. I wanted to get some kind of photo of this Firebird since we used to have a white Firebird when I was younger. This car had really nice trim on it, and I was trying to figure out how to photograph it. The only photo I ended up liking was of the front view. This car was one of my favorites. I really liked the colors of red and white, the hat in the rear window, and the owner opened the door for me so I could take photos inside. That's when I noticed he had a car on his dash, and I wanted to work that into the photo somehow. The most unique thing for me about this car that I photographed was the back spare tire. This car I liked the teal color, the steering wheel, and the side logo that separated the colors. Since there were people around, I tried to get some of them in the photo. This truck I wasn't sure how to get a good photo of, so I took a window shot. This car was also hard to photograph. The best I could come up with was a side photo looking into the dash. This one I mostly liked the back window and how the light and shadows were on it. Now this truck has some character. This is more the type of car I wanted to photograph to give it an old look to the photo. You have a lot of rust and a nice hood ornament. This was also hard to photograph, but I eventually landed on the steering wheel. I like the photo because it has a good balance with the steering wheel on the left and the gear shifter on the right. This car was mostly about the color. This car was another favorite because the front grille and the headlights looked unique. Here's another rusted truck. At this point, I realized with all these cars, I have yet to take a photo of the engine, so that's what I did for this car. This car I mostly just like the bright yellow. Here's another car where I tried to focus on the engine. This car I wanted to try to work in the American flag somehow, so I went to the back of it and photographed looking at the dashboard. Here's another Firebird. This van is busy, but I like the side windows the most, so that's what I photographed. This one I couldn't get a good photo other than the steering wheel because at this point in the day, I didn't care anymore. Alright, that was fun to try to photograph different angles of cars, and here are the top 10 photos to vote on. I would say my favorite is number 9 because it looks like a droid from Star Wars. So which photo do you like most? Vote by leaving a comment below. Thanks for watching.